Welcome back to Cybertopia. We're going to have a wee run of sticking with the same group for a few episodes here, so it'll be easier to follow who is who and what's going on. But we'll pop back to some of the other groups again soon. And you're going to start noticing some groups crossing over very soon too. In tonight's session we rejoin Nox, played by Pan, Maurice, played by Jen, and Clarity, played by Basil, as they walk out of the junkyard they just made an absolute disaster of. So, the three of you, after your disastrous encounter with the mechanics, sheepishly walk away from the junkyard. You can see those mechanics start to try and clear up some of the trash that Clarity has knocked down. It's covered some of the roadway into the garage.
Oh no.
So they're just trying to move stuff out of the way.
I can't believe you can't just buy guns by walking up to someone you don't know and saying, hey, can I have a gun?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should flash the cash first. Maybe guns for free. No, if we're going we have a lot of money and we'd like some guns.
That is definitely the problem with that situation. Yes, large amounts of currency would have only made that situation much better.
Completely agree. But hey, you know what? It's okay. There's plenty of freaks and geeks around, right? We can get some kind of ordnance.
Yeah, I'm sure. Maybe we can reach out to someone on the intranet.
And I suppose you do at least also know that somebody else has been poking around here recently. So
it's good to know that someone else has come here and is trying to take down something with weaponry and things. But Maurice, the character, doesn't know that is a player. It just sounds like it was a player. So
I mean, we can just say it sounds like whoever that person was, they're pretty much looking to get tooled up too, right? So. Yeah. If they're another quote-unquote weird guy, as he put it, then it's probably one of us.
Maybe. Shit. I wonder who else would have sent them to the same guy, though.
Well, I mean, whoever didn't give him the secret password that we got, which was, can we have some guns for free, please?
Yeah, fair point. Not my finest persuasive work, I'll be honest.
Nah, hey, it's okay. I've seen worse. Honestly, normally some of my friends would just kill those guys. So I congratulate you on your restraint.
it may be just as well you didn't have bludgeon with you.
Exactly.
we didn't have a gun, so I got this, and I hold up the blender.
Oh no!
Oh, what are you gonna do with that?
It's like some cracked, wrecked, old, 30-year-old blender.
Is that probably what to do? It looks like a blender. It's got to be something cool, right?
No, it's a blender. If you look right here on this, there's a chip here. You see? That means it's a smart appliance. It's just offline, right? So, what you need to know is the people we're gonna go see, the Internet of Things folks, they get things like this back online and talking to each other. Secure comm line, you know? Plus, you two have robotic friends, and I thought it might be fun to make Ben do a third robot voice.
I do like the sound of robot voices. Did you say you want to use a blender as a comm device?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a smart blender, and
right.
You know, they gave so many appliances sentience. They thought it would go well, and then kind of just forced them into menial labor, and it really messed with a lot of them. And the Internet of Things, they hook those sort of machines together, and they fucking hate Amazing Core. So
it's like robot rehab.
Yeah, and they run messages on their own little network that the corpse can't track down.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It's like a walkie-talkie, but you have to kind of explain to the blender what you want to say.
You want to put your mouth in a blender as a walkie-talkie?
No. It can hear you. Well, when it works, it'll be able to. Hopefully, it'll work.
Oh, yeah. Smart devices can always hear everything you say. That's like a well-known thing about smart devices.
Yeah. And then it relays the information. We kind of use it to surf the intranet.
You know what? Puts her hand on his shoulder, looks me in the eye and goes, I believe in you.
Thank you. I believe in... Well, I don't want to name the blender because it probably has a name of its own, and that's kind of... the whole deal, but until it has a name of its own, I believe in Blendy here.
Blendy, okay. All right. Great. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Hey, we all got out of the same building, right? Clearly made of tougher stuff than that.
I mean, I got a little scratched up, a bunch of stuff was falling down, but I got this now, and Clarity's just gonna kind of crack their new whip in front of them. Like, huzzah!
Okay, all right, there we go. That's no offense, but that's kind of more of thinking, like actual weaponry.
It just looks like a big bell.
Not flinches.
Well, I already have a gun, right? And I just draw my microwave gun.
It goes. Bzzz.
How long have you had that?
Are we still in public, just waving weapons around?
There's no one around here. You're still in the junkyard walking down this long road. That's why this conversation's going on so long.
Besides, my talents lie elsewhere. You wouldn't know it after our kind of crappy engagement today, but my words are my weapon, my charm.
Yeah, no. Actually, what do you look like? I don't think I got a description.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. I don't think I ever gave a description. I've just described the weird things about them. I think if you need if you want a visual description, I think the best way to do it is think about a dead-eyed customer service worker. It's like a diner worker.
Right.
Who has a fully robotic right arm that's not been it's not covered in fake skin. It just looks like metal and bits covered in buttons and knobs and spouts and all sorts. That's about it. Okay,
so you're part man, part barista, part coffee machine, part weaponsmith, part chef.
Yeah, so robots took my job as a diner, and I tried to compete with the robots by becoming more efficient.
Yeah, if you can't beat them, join them. Yeah,
and it didn't work.
Get you. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's why I joined Amazing Core in the first place. Biggest mistake of my life.
Yeah. I mean, apart from the medical, that was good.
To be clear about this firearm, it is a microwave gun.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like a gun.
It's like a radiation version of a creme brulee.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Nice.
But that thing has taken down an entire underground corp of paratroopers. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm in good company then. Okay, well, first thing first, we got to fix some of our tech.
Yeah.
And then we'll get weaponry.
Yeah. You do eventually get to the laundrette. It's a longer walk. Maybe Clarity is stumbling a bit after their experience in the trash heap.
Yeah, there's definitely some bits and bobs sticking out of Clarity's new hairstyle, because I've just decided in the intervening time they finally have those goddess braids, so they're trying to get that out, and maybe Whisper's trying to help it not.
Oh, cute! Yeah,
lots of hands. It's just kind of bumping.
But yeah, you eventually get to the laundrette, and it looks like a normal laundrette. Maurice leads the way in.
Okay, Maurice, I'm trusting you on this one. This is going to be do we have to do a secret handshake or something?
So when you go into, if you've seen Breaking Bad, this is like the industrial laundrette thing that they've built their secret lab underneath.
Right. Yeah. So
it's massive. There's these big, huge vats and machines and stuff, all disused, long forgotten. You're right on the edge of the city. There's not a lot of other buildings around.
Yeah.
And just this massive space.
Yeah.
Nobody in it, as far as you can tell.
Nah, just got to give it one of these. And I bang on the shutters a couple of times, waiting for a response.
Okay. You do that a couple of times, and there is no response. I don't think you've ever been here before. Probably heard about it, and you know this location and stuff. But you're like, maybe there's a secret entrance or something. As far as you can tell, this just looks like an ordinary abandoned industrial laundrette.
Yeah. Okay, maybe that won't work. Let's have a wander around to see if we can't find anyone. Hello?
Yeah. I'm having a look around for somebody out there.
Let's have more searching rolls from everybody.
Yeah.
You can include anything that would be observation or...
Oh, not 20, baby. Let's go.
Ooh,
nice.
Finally, the rolls are coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, I got a 3, so no.
Okay. All right. So I think you will kind of maybe you split up and go have a look around, and immediately Maurice finds what to them looks very much like a loading hatch kind of thing that you might find in the outside part of a pub or something where they go and like deliver the cakes down or something. So you're like, oh yeah, this is a thing. What would we make your new learning? Do you have any learnings in a similar thing already?
I don't know. Something to do with looking.
Yeah, I mean, it could be as simple as observation. It could be something
nosing
a bit more
around.
Interesting. Yeah, nosing around. You could get a learning toward
one
nosing
learning
around.
and nosing around. Cool.
And if and when you get a second learning in it, it will turn into a full skill. And depending on what that specific learning occurrence is, we may reflavor it somehow. But
okay, cool.
You are now halfway because you only need 2 learnings in things now to turn them into full skills.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, so the 3 of you search around a bit, and literally a few seconds after Maurice says, let's have a look around, just calls you all back like, yeah, no, it's down here.
Found something.
So just maybe find some leverage or something and levers open this hatch, and you can see down, and there's a lot of fiber optic cables down this hatch, and like a tunnel that's going through to some underground space. And if you climb down and start going down this tunnel, it opens out into this massive big cavern. And you can just see rows and rows and rows of all sorts of items wired together and linked together. Appliances, your fridges, your washing machines, dishwashers, coffee machines. Any kind of machine that you can imagine is down here. All sorts from every different industry and everything.
It's like a cacophony of noise. There's like a huge hum of like a billion fridges. Like...
Yeah, and it's really, really fucking warm.
Hell yeah.
Can I open one of the fridges and see if there's anything in there?
That is considered rude in fridge culture.
What, looking in your fridge?
Though.
Yeah, you can open a fridge, and as you go to like crack it open, the fridge just slams its own door back shut.
Sorry. My mistake. My apologies. Really sorry. It just kind of gently taps the fridge like, my bad, dude.
Take a man out to dinner first.
But yeah, so you go down into this space and all these machines are connected to each other and you can hear hums and buzzes and stuff. Clearly communication's going on, but there aren't any people. Like there's no one attending the site really, like just these machines.
Yeah, makes sense. I look around for the biggest coffee machine I can find.
Okay.
Because I'm looking for the main server.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'd say like it doesn't take you long. It's a pretty open space, and you can see all of the various machines, and like specifically the big ones stick out a lot. So you find this big coffee machine that, whereas a lot of the other machines have maybe a few leads going into them, this one just has like dozens of cables coming to it. So you're like, yeah, this seems like a central point.
I reckon this is the gal to talk to.
All right, let's talk. I'm eyeing as much of stuff as I can, seeing there's nobody around, right? So it might be stealable, but for now, let's just talk.
There are so many eyes in this room.
Oh yeah,
every machine is listening.
Yeah. Without any of my tech, I can't tell anything about these machines.
I don't. Over the table, I am aware that I initiated this stop, but I am also aware that Maurice is the least technically gifted, and someone else might be better to lead a conversation with the main server to see about.
If you wanna play face, I'll back you up with like tech knowledge.
All right, okay, I can do that.
So something to interject with here is that this thing doesn't seem to have, and none of these machines seem to have speech modules. Like they may be listening to what you're saying, but a verbal communication probably isn't going to work.
Oh shoot, I definitely thought that they would.
Okay.
They come here to get away from the people, Jen.
Yeah, fair point.
And could I use like whisper as an intermediary though to try to like
nice
somewhat communicate?
I like that.
Yeah, you can definitely try that.
Okay.
So yeah, you can hook whisper in, and what you could do is when you're trying to communicate with them, you could have Maurice try and help use the right language or approaches and that sort of thing. So Maurice could offer a customer service assist on that.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to roll that assist now, and then we can add that into anything that Clarity does through Whisper.
While we're sort of doing that, I just think, see if you can ask if they can help this poor fella and all. And I sort of like hold up the blender, and I'm hoping that I can get that on my roll as well. They want to help a fellow appliance in need.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
Sweet. That's a 8 plus 5. 6 if you can give me persuasion and all.
Sure. Yeah, I'll give you persuasion.
Okay, so yeah, 14
total. Okay, so Clarity gets a +1 on their roll to communicate with the servers. So you can add that with Whisper and probably tech and hacking as well. I don't know.
Yeah, can I leave with that as well, actually?
Oh, yeah.
I think seeing Whisper get hooked on that, like, smart move. And I'm going to do the same with Bucky. And
Okay.
I'll also aid on that too for tech.
Teamwork, baby.
19, so 20, 21 for Bucky. I mean, 21 with everything.
All
Bucky.
right. So that's a
Nice.
+3 from Nox. So that's a +4 total from the assist. So Basil, take it away.
Oh, yeah, redemption, baby. Nat 20.
Oh, let's go.
shit.
Go.
That's it.
Well, this is amazing because that would have incurred your tech overload for sure. So you instantly transform that into a +2, I don't know what, tech dominance or something. The opposite of tech overload.
Tech resonance.
Tech resonance is kind of cool. I
Oh,
like
tech
that.
lessons is nice, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I think that probably tops out at like 28 or something total. You've smashed that roll. And yeah, you hook in perfectly. You get an instant rapport with this, not just this server, but like everything attached to this server.
Oh, God. Is the Internet of Things a hive mind of appliances?
Oh, yeah.
That's sick. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, like
That's badass.
Clarity is kind of plugged in on this here and like working through Whisper, doing all this communication. Whisper is going fucking wild, loving it. And the three of you can hear all of the other machines in this place really start whirring and sparking. And like it's machine noises, but it sounds like a party. And especially with Whisper, like just going wild as well. Light show and everything. But yeah, yeah, it's a LAN party.
It's a LAN party, nice.
Amazing. Yeah, the Internet of Things has become the LAN party.
Nice. Fridays after 10, LAN party.
Maurice holds the blender out and like from nowhere, some like autonomous cables, I guess, like come out and kind of grab it and like pull it into a position and plug it in. And in a few seconds, it comes online and Whisper communicates that the blender's name was Brenda.
Yes.
Go into the blender.
And yeah, just starts whirring and whizzing its slicer blades around and is happy amongst its people or machines. So yeah, what do you want to ask the server?
I need repair parts, and I need somewhere I can steal a lot of like high tech shit to fix my wig. I hate to fix my holotech wig. I just keep calling it my wig. I gotta fix my wig, guys.
Like, we want to get the word out, right? We want to make it known that there's a new resistance in town.
Yeah.
And we need allies and help. And I guess, like, probably also specifically calling out the folks who survived the unscheduled demolition, right? Because they're the people who would also have the same bone to pick as us. And, you know, we've worked with them in the past. We have a rapport, and it'd be nice to know that they're alive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do a text. Hey guys, who didn't get killed? Hit us up if you're not dead, and then a Dropbox. I'm sure Nox has got like at least 1 or 2 secure Dropboxes around.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, hey guys, hit us up if you're not dead. This goes out to everyone. You know who you are. Thanks.
We really brought the house down.
Oh yeah, great. Hey guys, that last party really brought the house down. If you're still up, hit us up at address.
What address do you give?
Oh no, like an email address.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Have
come to the junkyard and ask for guns. They'll find us. Wait, we should send them all to Sticky Wicket.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh,
Sticky Wicket slowly turns from an old man pub to a fucking anarcho pub. Like,
Oh, some old landlord bloke is just going to be completely befuddled.
The password is 4 vodkas, please. So at least I'll make some money.
So, yeah, you put this message out across the servers and you get a lot of excited responses, but they're all just from machines that are on the internet and just excited that this is happening. This is probably the most exciting thing that has ever happened to the Internet of Things. And yeah, just a lot of very enthusiastic machines. No people responses, no immediate like information on anything like that you've just asked about. But
yeah, that's fine.
it feels like there is some confidence in the network that they will be able to deliver messages, or if anybody is to try and contact anyone through the Internet of Things or through like, you know, the dark web or anything, the message will get through somehow.
Cool.
A few minutes later, another set of moving wires and cables and stuff kind of come and take the wig away.
Whoa.
And that just kind of disappears for a few minutes and then comes back like sparkling, shiny, brand new, looking like the first day you got it.
Oh, hot damn. Like, I stole a lot of stuff to make this, so that's really useful. I'm going to try try and push Bucky towards these wires as well, see if they can't take them and give them a repair.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Bucky kind of sees Whisper having this little party and all the other machines like just having a grand old time, wants to join in, and just like an enthusiastic dog, just kind of jumps into a pile of wires and cables and stuff.
Great.
And a few minutes later comes back and it's got an extra leg, and its previous leg is fixed, so it's now got like 9 spider legs.
Awesome. One leg is the wrong color, one leg's like blue or something.
Yeah. And it's got like a few extra parts and stuff.
Oh, great. Hey, wait, one second. I'm going to use my holotech wig now to give him a little hollow. You know, they give those dog collars, those dog like cones, they can't like lick themselves. I'm going to give him a little dog cone.
Okay.
Because I want to test my hollow wig to make sure it works, so I can make a small projection around him.
Yeah, let's have a roll for that.
Oh, thank you, hollow wig. You're back, baby. Give me those numbers. Oh, that's more like it. That's 13. Is this hacking?
Sure.
Sweet. Then 17.
Okay, so Bucky will now have a temporary bonus, like +2 Bucky wig or something. Like you've given him an extra little boost.
Hollow cone. Yeah, this hollow cone allows me to like interface with Bucky as well.
Mm-hmm.
Got the button there. Oh, yeah. She's got like a little thing on there. And although Bucky doesn't technically have a head, it's got like a front sensor array. So the cone is around that as if it was a dog head.
Yeah.
Only it's 9 legs.
He's now got like a holographic like dog face or something.
Yeah. It's a dog spider.
There's colon P at the front of it.
So I've given out a few temporary bonuses this session. Basically, the way these work are they will stay with you as long as you keep on rolling. When you roll with them, if you roll above a 10 on dice, so it's like the danger roll thing, but this is just to keep the bonus going. If you roll a 10 or lower, then you will lose those bonuses. So if you do something with Bucky using that hollow cone,
he'll lose his hollow cone.
He'll lose that. Similarly with the fan belt whip thing, if you roll below a 10 on that, it will break or something. So,
do I feel like you can fix the speed booster as well? I'd have to remove it out of my chest, but or is it something I have to get like a quote-unquote ripper doc for?
Yeah, I think for that you'd have to go in search of items to use and like do well on the searching and then do some repairs and stuff.
I think I have to find like some kind of like a back alley, you know, cybernetics doc or something. I don't think he'd do himself, because if he takes it out, he would not have any kind of like respiratory system. So he has to go in there.
It is certainly possible.
It would suck.
This season, because you have such dramatically reduced points and everything, a key point of it is that you will be going out and finding things to add back into your arsenal. So you'll have to go on specific, not quests as such, but like...
I'm still stuck getting drunk and high and not trying to, damn it.
But yeah, so you now have a really good connection with the Internet of Things. What they say, you get some information about that junkyard you were just in, which kind of surprises you at first, because you're like, why is the Internet of Things interested in the junkyard, whatever. And they say there is a lot of technology hidden in that place. There is definitely something like there's power drainage, there's stuff going on there, but it might take some extra looking into.
Interesting.
So yeah, you get that information and there's the LAN party going on, but you kind of feel like, okay, until we get messages back, we've probably kind of exhausted this particular avenue. You can probably return here at any time to check your messages or whatever. But
I was hoping to see if Brenda would like to accompany us in our mission to take down the man.
Consent's important.
Because then they would be a permanent connection to the Internet of Things.
I think Brenda needs to consolidate herself with the clan.
That's fair. Brenda has been radicalized.
Potentially in future you could come back and like reconnect with her.
Valid. In that case, I'm just pleased to have returned a lost appliance to their brethren.
Yeah.
I mean, it's thanks to Brenda that we got all this repair work done. So,
yeah, true.
I awkwardly nod to the blender. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Cheers, Brenda.
It does a quick whiz in appreciation.
Great. This day can't get any weirder.
You lot get into some things, that's for sure. Yeah, so unless there's anything else you want to do, you can leave this place. You know how to get in again.
Yeah. First thing I'm going to do is I go into a corner so the others can't see, and I reconnect my head. So
Right.
I gotta go check something real quick.
What does Nox look like when they come back?
Oh man, Nox comes back. Like the clothes are still quite dusty. They need to get some new clothes and everything, but they look reinvigorated, super happy. The wig, as always, has been slotted into the port on the back of their head because the whole back of their head is just one big chrome port. But as it starts to power up, and you guys see it, it's dim, but it slowly brims to light. And much as before, it starts to gently raise and float in the air, much like, as we like to say, a lazy octopus.
I'm imagining you're doing that whole kind of supermodel hair blowing in the breeze sort of
Absolutely,
thing.
yeah.
Backlighting going on.
Nox absolutely does some quick hacks to make the lighting better on themselves, and then goes, all right, I'm back. Now, who are we gonna kill?
Yeah, well, I mean, where are you going now? Are you gonna have a second stab at the junkyard?
Yeah, I looked at Maurice. Maurice seems to be the lead, so I looked at Maurice. Mate, what next?
I'll be honest with you. That's as far as I thought.
Okay.
We know for sure that there's something going on at the junkyard, and they clearly just didn't trust us enough. We might be able to have a second shot at it, or go with something that they might want. I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah, a little bit of trade. Who did you say your contact with them again?
See, I don't know them. Where are we?
It's okay. It's been a long day, and you had a couple of drinks.
A building dropped on me. I'm full of asbestos.
Yeah. You gotta cough that out later.
Yeah. Oh god.
And this is like a century-old asbestos at this point.
Yeah. Wow. That's gonna
suck. It's Tampa at the junkyard. Was who we were told to get in contact with.
Well, all right. Let's go back there and put our best foot forward this time, huh? And hey, I get it, but let's not destroy anything. Not everything. Let's destroy some stuff and not all this stuff next time.
Yeah, that was an accident. That probably won't happen again. Whisper, come on, buddy. It's time to go. Party's over.
Your drone might be radicalized now. Just a heads up.
Oh, Whisper was pretty radical already.
Hey.
Welcome to the mid-roll. Did you know that if you rate shows you listen to on the podcast platform you use, it makes the show more visible to other people browsing for new stuff? And the algorithms that decide what people see are also affected by things like comments and likes and subscription numbers. What's more, if you leave a comment on this show on Spotify or YouTube, you will absolutely get an answer back, and I am more than happy to have full-blown conversations in the comments. That said, maybe just follow me on Blue Sky or Discord at BenNewbon, BenNewbon, because I am pretty much constantly on those. Big thanks again to Caleb Smith for coming back a third time to voice burly junkyard mechanic Higgs, and in the second half you'll also be hearing from the wonderful Adam Seitz, co-creator of the Any-winning 5e module One Night Starred, and also player and GM on Project Derailed's RPG anthology series Fables Around the Table. And of course, not forgetting our fabulous trio of players from tonight.
Hey, I'm Basil. I play Clarity on Cybertopia. I am a game designer and sensitivity consultant, and you can find me still on Twitter as Kobanya_Kana, but you can also find me on Blue Sky as Kobanya. I'm also Kobanya on Pillowfort and Tumblr. If you're into tabletop RPGs, which I would assume you are, I have a game that just came out called Housekeeping, where you play as a gremlin, which is a brownie gremlin hybrid, and you help to secretly clean up a home that you share with a human. It's a lot of fun, a lot of mischief, cozy. So yeah, check it out.
Hi, I'm Jen, and I've been playing Maurice here on Cybertopia.
I'm an actual play podcaster, and if you like my goofy little diner boy, you can find me playing other characters over on Tales from the Oasis, which is talesfromtheoasis.com, playing Cyberpunk Red, or you can catch me on Season 2 of Omen Investigations, playing Fate as Agent Julie Bools. Both of those shows available wherever you get your podcasts. Unless you get your podcast from a gnome in the woods. What am I saying? They'll have our shows too.
Hi, I'm Pan, he, they, she, playing Nox, he, him. You can find me online in most places under Stellar Encore, that's STELAARENCORE. Oh, nearly lost it there. Find me on Tumblr, Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky, you know, all the usual places. I play Nox, the hacker of the ensemble. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
Our mid-roll promo this time goes out to the Rainbow Dice Club with their latest production, Tales of Free. Rainbow Dice Club is an all-queer dark fantasy D&D group where the free players are also all game masters. It's a really interesting setup where everyone at the table has an equal share in the world building and storytelling, and every character has a hand in changing their universe and defying fate itself.
Are you looking for your next adventure to get lost in? Do you enjoy dark fantasy, horror, slice of life? Are your favorite tropes filled with tragic backstories and a found family comprised of a snarky lesbian, a morally grey grump, and a sunshine character? Then look no further. Tune in to Tales of Three and follow the adventures of three unlucky strangers whose fates collide when they accidentally stumble upon a plot to destroy the world as they know it. Throw in some forbidden magic, a slow burn romance, hidden identities, and some devastatingly beautiful baddies who will stop at nothing to keep our trio apart. Mix it all up, and we've got your next obsession. Tales of Three, a Rainbow Dice Club production, is an all-queer, Dungeons & Dragons based podcast that airs on Fridays. Find us at Rainbow Dice Club on most socials and at Tales of Three wherever you get your podcasts.
Okay, so are you just going to walk back down that road, back straight up to the mechanics, or?
Yeah, let's go in like confident. Like, okay, you passed the test last time. Well done. Now show us the guns.
Okay, so the three of you walk up and you get up to this garage bit, and you can only see the burly mechanic this time. The warrior one isn't there. It's probably been an hour or two since you were last there.
How burly are we talking this guy is?
Oh, we're talking beefy, like probably a good sort of bludgeon size.
Okay, because now that Nox is feeling better, they're like, oh, actually, I didn't notice that guy before. Damn.
Yeah, they've definitely got like some hours in the gym, and they have this big old wrench tool.
Right. Yeah, no, big tool. Gotcha. Okay, listen, guys, I might go talk to I might go check on this guy over here. I think he might know something real quick.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
For it.
But yeah, so as you approach the garage, the burly guy sees you and kind of steps forward.
I thought I told you to scram.
Oh, hey, I'm so sorry. I didn't get to introduce it properly last time. I'm Nox, and you are I'm like too close to this dude.
I don't care. I don't like you.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I don't care. I don't like you, but unfortunately, we have a job here. My friend has some business with your friend, and hey, maybe, Mister, I don't care. I don't like you. We can do business as well. Like, I'm always in the mood for...
Do I look like a businessman?
No, but you do it like a businessman, so we can talk. But first, we gotta deal with this little business situation. Who's your boss? Who's in charge here?
I ain't gotta answer your questions.
Okay, and I walk past him.
Hey!
And he'll put his arm out.
Cool, I duck under it. I'm gonna keep moving until I find someone to talk to then.
All right.
Sorry, man, I thought you didn't answer the questions. I was gonna look for someone in charge.
Okay, we're going to have the first contested roll.
Cool.
This guy has +2 burly arms.
I am going to roll against, if I can, with misdirection. Let's kind of juke past him.
Ooh, oh, good shout. Okay, it's a 10 on my roll.
And you know what? I'm going to have Bucky the other side of him to distract as well, so I'll take that roll too. That is 18, 20, 21.
Yeah, you definitely managed to avoid his grab. Maybe like Bucky gets under one of his feet and he's like...
Whoa.
And you're able to slip past him. Are you going like right into the shop?
Yeah, just walking straight through, looking for whoever is the businessman here.
Okay, so you go in and it just looks like a mechanic's garage. There's lots of tools lying around. There's some workbenches and stuff. There's like on the back workbench some random tablets kind of strewn around. There doesn't really seem to be like an office as such, but like there's probably a couple of consoles around where they'd be, I don't know, doing their filings or whatever when they'd get orders and that sort of thing.
Okay.
No sign of the wiry guy, and no sign of a business owner or anything like that.
Cool. I'm going to, as I'm going through, just like casually hack into the consoles and find out where we are, where we go, who we talk to, what we do, who's doing the dodgy gun running here, basically.
Okay.
If they haven't got some kind of like backdoor, anything I can get into.
All right. What are Clarity and Maurice doing right this
If you could provide any kind of like distraction, that'd be great, because I don't want to get beaten up by Beefcake over here.
I think probably Clarity is just gonna walk up to the guy and just be like, "Hey, do you have like a chain that can go with this?" And it's just holding up the fan belt from before. I really think maybe if I got that, and then maybe like some lug nuts. I haven't touched a vehicle in a while, but you see where I'm going with this, right? It's just kind of just trying to distract the guy talking about how do I make a whip out of car parts.
Okay, let's have a distraction roll then, and
All
I'll
right.
allow you to include those particular things you've just mentioned, the fan belt.
Okay, let's see. Okay, things are getting better. That's a 17, and then plus the 1 for mentioning the fan belt, that's an 18.
Okay, all right. And how about Maurice? What's Maurice doing?
Maurice is looking around for anything that looks newer than the junkyard outside. If the intranet said that there was a lot of tech in here, I'm looking for wires that are run along the wall. I'm looking for cable runners somewhere that might be housing good data lines or power lines. I'm looking for shinier looking doors that might house things behind them,
Let's have a nosing around roll.
Nosing around.
Nosing around.
Can I have maintenance? Because
Yeah.
I'm looking specifically for things that are well maintained or new.
Absolutely.
Sweet. Okay. That is a 4 + 1, 5.
There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this guy is kind of hot stepping around whilst like Bucky is getting under his feet, and Clarity is just kind of talking at him and saying things and dangling this belt and being like, "You got a chain? I could use a chain." And the guy's just getting a bit flustered at this point. He's just missed a grab on this little dude with flashy hair. It didn't have the flashy hair before. He's confused about that and just trying to get his footing and stuff. Okay, so Nox can have some time to try and hack into the console at the back. So let's have a hacking roll.
Oh, baby, let's do it, Nox. What you're built for, and not a whole lot else. Okay, 19. My core is hacking. I've got 1 in hacking. I've got my holotech wig back, and I've got Bucky with me, which can be 1 there. So that is, wait, I can't count.
Oh, the suspense.
It's above 20. I'm trying to count for
Oh, it's above 20 then. You
Yeah,
smashed
yeah.
Okay.
I think, hang on, let me figure 23. That's 23.
Right. Okay, so you start slamming through this thing and you quickly search through all of the files, and it just seems like this is very legitimately just a kind of record of all of the things that have come and gone through the mechanics part of this shop. What you do detect is that there's other stuff going on here, but it's not recorded. Like, there's clearly stuff that is code named and is kind of not kept off the books, but is kept very clean, so it doesn't look like it's suspicious, but you can tell this is suspicious because it's too not suspicious, Can
I run through a subnet and just open whatever seems like it will be a suspicious door?
Whilst you're going through this, you also notice that there's a tablet just next to the console that has Maurice's name on it.
Cool. 1 strand from the holowig just like jams into the tablet and starts hacking it as well.
You don't have to hack the tablet. As soon as you pick
Maurice's name. Oh, okay.
you pick up this tablet and it's got Maurice's name like scrawled on it, and like someone's like handwritten onto this tablet.
Oh, cool. Well, in that case, then I quietly funnel some funds away from this company, and I give Maurice the tablet and go, "Hey, I found this. Looks like it's for you."
So wait, are you going to go back to Maurice, who is engaging with this bloke, or are you going to stay in the back of the shop?
Oh, okay. I'll stay back at the shop. I'll send Bucky out to like let Maurice know that something's up.
So it's a very quickly scrawled message on this tablet, and it reads, "Maurice, Frankie, we survived. Get in touch at Archie."
Oh, shit.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else I can get from the computers, I'm just going to give that to Maurice and say, "Hey, this is for you, man."
When you walk back past the burly bloke, he finally like gets his footing. He's like,
"Don't go back there, man. That's not cool. What are you doing? That message. Oh, fuck. Are you Maurice?
No, that's Maurice.
Look,
I'm Maurice.
that Strat fella this morning dropped by, couldn't talk. I don't know, cat got his tongue or some shit. Wrote that down. They left again. They were weird.
Weird guy. Unfortunately, that does describe a lot of people I've worked with, but
Pretty much everyone I've worked with, yeah.
sounds like someone worth reconnecting with. Archie's the guy I know with the lead bank, so I guess we've got a lead.
All right,
Yeah.
the lead at the lead.
Yeah, I guess. Look, you said some weird shit earlier. We don't do guns and shit.
Right, no,
Just
sure.
a chop shop, you know.
Just a chop shop, gotcha. I mean, you wouldn't know anything about, and I list off one of the things that they kept on the quiet. The 21st, when you guys received 15 pounds of miscellaneous goods. Just a chop shop, though, right?
He looks very shifty. He looks around. He's clearly looking for the other guy that was here earlier.
Hey, whoa. Listen, beef man. We're not going to cause you any trouble, okay? Just you be cool with us, we'll be cool with you. Frankly, I don't even care that you're... Wow, that is a lot of undisclosed tech, but still, I don't care, okay? Just make sure that if anyone who seems as different as us comes by, you let them know to get in touch, okay? I'm going to give him that same email, but it's another spoofed email. This one's like bigclowns@strudel.com. They all filter the same thing, but each email is ridiculous.
Look, dude, I took that message from the guy this morning because he seemed a bit out of it. I'm not some sort of message delivery service. I'm just a mechanic.
Yeah, but it looks like you're doing a lot more than just mechanics here. And we're just asking a simple favor.
Yeah, would you mind just appending to this message?
Like, why did you come here?
We told you we were recommended here.
Yeah, clearly our information was faulty if you guys don't do guns, but...
Will you stop talking about guns? Jeez.
I said don't do guns.
Who said you guys sell guns behind the counter here? Not us. We didn't say that.
He keeps shaking his head and he puts his hand to his head.
I mean, I'm not saying what these 15 pallets are, but I don't know. They're not guns, I think. Wink.
But
I mean, if y'all sell whips, that'd be great. I could actually I would like an actual whip.
Can you put a gun on a whip?
What the fuck is going on?
hey, look, I'm sorry we're in your hair, but you clearly ran into some people that we would like to get in contact with again. And just in case anyone else ends up here, could you add a couple of names to that message?
Put it this way. If you help us out, then you don't get this problem with other people.
Let's get a persuasion roll, please. Let's say from Maurice, because Maurice is the persuasion person.
Yeah, go for it. Like I'm straight up threatening this guy. Like, hey, we'll just help you with
That
research.
is a natural 20.
Oh, again? Damn.
Let's
God
go.
damn.
Okay.
It's a shame I wasn't looking for anything. I'm looking for cooperation.
What learning do you think we can give you from this? I don't know.
Tricky.
It's like a convincing or something.
Yeah, I already have persuasion.
Maybe like forcing hands or
Just,
I don't know, getting pushy, something like that.
Yeah, being pushy, yeah.
I'm trying to think of a way to word like give us what we want so we get out of your hair.
Yeah, basically, it's like, hey, look, if you don't want to do more people like us, just do what we want.
Oh wait, no, fuck. This is extortion.
Extortion. Yeah.
We're
Okay.
learning
Yeah. I
towards
like that.
extortion.
Nice.
Okay, so you lot have been saying a lot of things at this guy. He is not the smartest cookie in the jar, and he's getting flustered. His partner isn't there to help him, and he takes a couple of steps back. It's like,
All right, whoa. Okay, so we don't got guns. We are not only folk in this junkyard.
Wait, what?
Oh, that explains everything. I'm
Yeah,
so
what-
sorry.
Why did you just tell us in the first place?
You mentioned Tampa a couple times.
Yeah.
Tampa does not like to be disturbed, but there is a bunker that you could potentially access. If you want to know about guns, you've been sent here about guns. Damn, I hate that word. That's where you want to go. It's a bit hidden, but if you go a few mountains of trash down, there's a hidden door behind the big walk-in fridge. You could head down there and try to see them. I tell you, if you do get to see Tampa, do not tell him I sent you. If you tell him I sent you, I'm gonna be in trouble.
All right, no problem. Thanks for the tip.
And if you see Hedge, tell him I need him back here.
That the wiry guy?
Yeah, little fella.
Gotcha.
And yeah, here's a chain. You wanted a chain.
Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Just don't report us to the Amazing Corps, CSP, or anything. We just trying to keep our heads above water, you know.
Dude, do we look like grasses?
Yeah, we're not Knox. As long as we're cool.
I don't know, man. It's been a weird day.
You ain't got to worry about that from us. Don't worry.
Alright, I got a vehicle. I gotta get fixed up. Y'all don't come back here.
Sure thing. Good luck vehicling.
He'll disappear back behind that raised car. Maybe like gets on the lift and just starts hammering away at something.
I guess we head over there then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you follow his directions, and somewhere along the way you can see like a few piles of trash over. There is the wiry guy just kind of flinging stuff around, clearly trying to like search for something through the trash. But then if you carry on walking, you'll get to where the walk-in freezer is that the guy mentioned.
So as we pass, I just sort of wave at them. Big man wants you back at the shop.
They're a little ways away, but they hear your voice and like wave their arm back and give a big thumbs up and then get back to flinging shit around.
That is a nicer response than I expected after our last visit. Sweet.
Yeah.
They're at a distance.
They're chill. Like
clearly distracted looking for something else. Like, don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get to the freezer, you open the big freezer door, and yeah, you can see a concrete stairway going down into the ground.
After you.
Well, all right.
It's pretty dark and dingy down there. There's like, you know, when you see in mine shafts in movies, they've got those dangly lights and the cabling going along the ceiling sort of stuff. There's that sort of situation going on here. You got flickering lights and it's a bit drippy and damp and not particularly pleasant, but it's just a long, dark, concrete corridor.
I think canonically Whisper has lights installed. Although I imagine with all the changes, they're probably like party lights at this point.
Yeah, so you can take Whisper down there and they're just lighting the way with disco.
They said that Tampa doesn't like to be disturbed and we're walking down the stairs with disco lights.
Yeah, and actually probably more than that, like Whisper starts like getting in the mood for it and starts playing like a theme tune.
Yeah, it's probably like that meme where it's like you hear carnival dancing coming from your neighbor's house with the lights.
But yeah, you can traverse down this hallway. At the end of it, you can see a big, heavy-looking metal door. And there's like a little keypad next to it as well.
Does it look like there's an intercom on the keypad at all?
There is not.
Should we knock?
I guess we not.
I think Knox is like already like halfway about to start. Goes, wait, knock? Yeah, I guess at first, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so you knock on the door and it gives that big, heavy, thudding kind of noise you get from a metal door that's probably a good few inches thick. But there is no response.
That's some nice security.
We'll see about that. I'm gonna hack this keypad.
Okay, let's have a hacking roll.
Before you do that, maybe we should consider that whoever's back there doesn't like being disturbed and also has guns. And we don't have guns right now, which is a problem.
So what exactly is your relationship with this guy, this Tonga guy? Like, is he a buddy or not?
No, I don't know them at all. I just got pointed at him.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really know how this is gonna go.
Okay, well, look, how about this? We do this your way, and then we can do this, like, you know, the fun way. I'm going to knock the door.
Okay.
If there's any response, cool. If not, then it's the fun way.
Yeah, it's been like a minute since you knocked, and there's been no response.
Maybe instead of hacking the door, maybe or instead of opening the door with hacking, maybe like pipe maybe pipe Whisper's speakers through the internal network or something. So whoever's in there just gets blasted with caramel dancing.
Looks like if you think they prefer camel dancing to...
I mean, it'd get their attention, but also we wouldn't...
Like, I don't know about you, but I would definitely shoot somebody that made me listen to camel dancing. Like 100%.
Let's see if you can even hack the door first.
Alright, let's just try this door. 14, 15, 17, 18.
Okay. Yeah, this is more advanced technology than you were expecting in a junkyard, but like... this dude likes his privacy. It takes you a few more minutes, but you eventually all hear like the clunk kind of noise of the metal door unlocking.
And Knox is actually impressed. He's like, this is good tech. This guy's ice is nice.
So it is a mechanically opened door, automatically opens as it unlocks, slowly opens outwards from where you are. Who is stepping in first?
I think Knox hacks it and then like steps aside. Says, after you.
Maurice steps aside also. No, I insist.
Clarity just walks in and just be like, you guys honestly just shouldn't be that scared. It's just a door.
Okay.
But he's going to try to creep in stealthily.
Okay.
Don't be scared.
Let's have a stealth roll, please.
Don't be scared. Just stay low to the ground.
The last place I broke into was just a building, and look what happened there.
Yeah. Okay. I rolled an 11 plus 3 for stealth. That's probably all I've got I can throw at it. Yeah, so 14.
Okay, yeah, you step through the door and immediately get blasted with a shotgun.
I knew it!
Yeah.
Fortunately, you are deft enough to maneuver in such a way that the spray just kind of somehow misses you. Like maybe you jump back just in time and the spray kind of goes around the door and you maybe take a couple of pellets, but it doesn't really do much damage at all. And you hear a voice like,
"Hey, get out of here. I don't want no visitors."
God damn, this guy's hardcore. We were knocking. I'm not looking around the door. I'm just yelling from the doorway.
I don't take visitors.
The guys at the Arc sent us. They said if we needed stuff, we should come find Tampa.
Yeah, we're not visitors. We're customers.
Fuck you.
Okay.
You break in my door, you come disturb my place of work. And it's not a peaceful way for anything.
Sir, I didn't break your door. Also, what happened to the customary warning? There was no warning, no turnaround.
You don't get warning if you break into my abode.
I didn't break in.
Yeah, you didn't answer the door. We could be worried about you.
You didn't answer the door in the proper amount of time. That's just terrible service. And shooting your customers, I mean, really. This is like amateur hour. You need at least like a host here or like a hostess to greet people because you're not really front of house. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this is bullshit. Y'all get in here. Let's talk this out.
Sir, I'm not moving until I'm certain you've lowered that weapon.
Yeah.
I will not be shot at again.
I'm not gonna shoot you straight away. You'll get a warning next time, I promise.
Good enough.
Okay, I will. A warning is all right.
That's just like common politeness. All right, cool.
all right, so you walk in and there's not a lot of space in this place. It's like a tinkerer's workshop sort of thing. There's a bunch of like robots kind of half built hanging on walls and stuff. A lot of machinery, a lot of gear and tech and stuff. And this guy is just sitting behind this counter. There's about enough space for the three of you to stand on the other side of this counter from this guy. And he's sitting there in this chair, holding this old, but like very jury-rigged, definitely had some sort of modifications done to it, shotgun. It's still pointing at you, just in case you try any dodgy shit. And he lets you kind of line up in front of him. He's like,
right. Alright, you got my attention. You got about 10 seconds to tell me what the fuck you're doing here.
We were in that building when it came down. Now we want to fuck up some corpse. And they told us you're the guy to see to get guns.
Who told you to come here?
Guys down at the ARC.
That fucking snitch. Right.
let's have a persuasion roll.
Sure thing. Can I convince you to give me decisive as well? Because I was straightforward and didn't even hesitate to not lie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. Oh, that's a 19 plus 2. 21. I got good rolls this second half of this game.
Nice.
All right. He lowers the shotgun and he rolls back. You can see that he's on a wheelchair. He's got no legs. And he grabs a cigar off a shelf, turns around, lights it.
All right. What exactly did that fucko Archie say about me?
That, you can help us get some firepower for the kind of shit we're about to go into.
You got a plan?
Not yet.
Then how the fuck do you know what you even need?
That's a good question, really. I will say that before this time, we were kind of being, like other people did the planning for us, and we did the execution. Now we're kind of striking out on our own. It's more difficult than we thought. But we know we're gonna need some general firepower, right?
So, you three, Tweedledum, Tweedledee, and Sir Toxalot over here are gonna take down the Amazing Core.
Wait, am I Tweedledum or Tweedledee? Because that's like important.
I think I'm D.
Oh, okay, I'll be dumb then. Wait, shit, damn it.
That's the worst one.
God damn it. That's one too quick.
Sorry, fucking Three Stooges over here. God damn it.
Well, we ain't alone.
Yeah, right. Well, who else you got? Where's your backup, man? Where's your army?
Well, we're reaching back out of them. We kind of got scattered when that building fell down.
Yeah, we've already got a couple of leads to get some of our guys back. Once we find the rest, that's at least, well, let's just say that each one of us is pretty tough on our own, but as a group, yeah, we could do some damage.
And we're all really goddamn motivated.
Yeah, I love revenge.
Well, I hate the Amazing Core as much as the next person. They're the reason I ain't got nothing going on under here.
He points at his legs, or lack of them.
Shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you know that pylon up in District 1 there?
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember.
I was one of the people who put that thing up, and, well, let's just say construction didn't go so well. You know, I did combat engineering back in the Corps days. Not Amazing Corps, like Marines and shit. Back before the Amazing Corps took over everything. And yeah, I saw some shit.
Right, that makes sense. Us too.
Well,
They put me through some shit, yeah. I've been working to take them down ever since, but, well...
Then why aren't you in the first place? That's what we're here to do.
Yeah, well, I don't know who you fuckos are.
Okay, that is a fair point.
Look, I used to work with legitimate organizations. Well, I mean, not legitimate, the underground. Now, they had a plan. They had good shit going on.
Oh, yeah, it was a real shame what happened to them.
Yeah.
I hope they find the people who killed them all.
Wait a minute. You said you were in that building, right?
Yeah. We were with, fuck. No, we were with with ACM.
Yeah. We were hired as private security. The whole thing came down. Real fucker, that one.
Yeah,
You don't look like ACM folk.
Yeah, my voice is full of asbestos from the building. I was very soft-spoken before.
I want a lying roll from... Clarity's not saying much, so I'm going to have it from both Maurice and Nox.
Yeah, I'm fully aiming for misdirection as usual, so...
Sure.
Yeah, Clarity does not want to get shot again, so Clarity has been quiet.
Well, I rolled a 4, so I don't think I could possibly add enough to make anything good here.
No.
I got a 13.
Okay. The shotgun comes back up. It's not, like, aimed right at you, but he rests it on the counter.
What do you know? What really happened with the unscheduled demolition?
Fuck. I put my hands up. Amazing Core blew the building up.
Duh.
But they had a hand in getting everyone together.
I mean, I saved a bunch of children, if that's what we're talking about.
Oh, wow, you saved lots of children? That's great.
Yeah, there was a group of adults and kids down in the parking garage. That's how I lost my much cooler whip. Clarity kind of gestures to like where the hair clip for the chain whip would be, but there's nothing there. And instead they're just kind of holding the pieces of the new-ish whip. They're like, this was not great, but my old one, super cool, super helpful. And I heard that all those kids and everyone was they're okay. So I mean, Amazing Core, we all agree they suck.
All right, yeah, I heard about the villagers. If you got a hand in that, that's good shit. Look, y'all are sketchy as fuck, but...
Thank you.
If Archie trusts you and your bone to pick with the Amazing Core seems genuine...
Sure is.
Mm-hmm.
I could see a path to helping y'all out. Man, you fuckers gotta have an actual plan, right?
Well...
Look, I can supply stuff. I can modify stuff. I can tinker to shit with anything, you know. But you gotta have some ideas yourselves, man. Why don't you go back to whatever shithole you came out of, figure out exactly what you're going to do, and you come back to me when you got your grocery list sorted out, and I can get you something.
Can I get in this guy's face? Like,
Oh shit. Okay.
like not just a wiry little thing, but like this dude's talking mad shit. And yeah, this guy's, I guess he's sitting down. So he's like, someone goes, "Hey man, listen, why don't you just cut the crap, all right? Like, we didn't come here for a lecture from a dude who didn't make it."
Shit, man, you better have some action to back up those words.
Yeah, I have got some action. I came here thinking I was going to be dealing with somebody who could help that action. Yeah, we just got out of... Me, personally, I just woke up from a coma. These guys have been getting themselves together. We're getting our shit together, then we're going to sit down and get with a plan. But we can't do that without decent allies. If you're not going to be a good ally, well, we can't work here. Now, if you want to stick it to Mesa Corp like you say you do, we're your best bet right now. I don't see anybody else. I get it, man. You're a tired, old, grouchy gunslinger, and you don't want anybody to give you any shit. But guess what? You ain't doing anything, so we're here to step up. You can either help us, or you can complain that we didn't get the job done because nobody else did.
Look, you make some valid points. Counterpoint, get the fuck out of my face.
Fair enough, and he steps back.
Look, what can I give you now that's gonna help you? What do you need?
Chain whip, says Clarity insistently.
He looks at your like flimsy fan belt and chain that you've like wrapped around it or whatever, and it's like,
yeah, that's not gonna do much.
Oh, it's so sad looking. Even Whisper thinks it's sad, right, buddy? Whisper's just making like sad boobs. See, I need like proper materials. Oh, my chain whip. It blew up in the explosion.
Yeah.
Right. And what about you?
looks at Nox.
I need a... Oh, let me get my list up here. I need a reconfigured cybernetic speed booster, and I need somebody to help me with my my finger gun. I think it got jammed in the crash.
Right. And you as well. You look like you came out of a diner or some shit.
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
What do you need?
Right now, I don't need nothing. But I got a friend who's gonna need a really big gun of some sort. Probably. I don't know. They're not here.
We need guns. Lots of guns.
Fuck, man. I heard that one before.
Okay, just like some guns would do us, I guess.
If you've got like a satchel full of guns, like miscellaneous guns, that'd be great. Like a grab bag, yeah.
Like a gun goodie bag.
Yeah. If we want to introduce gacha mechanics to this tabletop game, I'm pretty down.
Listen, I'm down for 10 rolls. Okay, I think I can get the S-rank shotgun.
Look, if I send you out of here with a big old bag of guns, there's no way that shit's not getting picked up and traced right on back to me. So, look, I can do y'all each a solid right now, but you got to get yourselves a plan. Get it together, get me a message or some shit. I can get some supplies sent out of some dead drops in the city, and that'd be safe to get them from.
Okay.
All right. How about a taser?
Oh, taser? Yeah, shit. Taser's easy.
Cool.
Okay, so what I think we'll do here is we'll have each of you roll with whatever items you'd like to get enhanced or fixed up or whatever, and we'll see how much they can be fixed up, basically.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can get him to fit a taser to the microwave gun so it has settings.
Okay.
Yeah, I want my stun darts back for the finger gun.
Yeah, I just rolled a 19, so
Dang, get in.
that's pretty great.
Okay, so he looks at your microwave gun, he's like,
Well, this has been sadly restricted, and I think some of those limitations can be lifted.
Ooh.
Let me just do what we in the business refer to as fuck around with it for a minute.
he turns around and like wheels over to another workbench, and sparks are flying. There's lots of
Sweet.
some hammering, some buzzing noises, some zapping noises. He turns around back to you after about 5 minutes. He's like,
All right, here you go, man. But it may be a little unstable.
Sweet.
you now have a +3 microwave gun.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dang, nice.
But,
Nice.
and if you can note this somewhere on the sheet, if you roll below a 5 on it, you're going to get zapped yourself.
Oof.
Gotcha.
And that's a 5 on the dice, that is.
Yeah.
So basically, like a quarter of the time.
They do like that new risk mechanic. That's a nice idea.
Yeah.
So this is the way basically +3 and above items work.
That's really cool.
For every number above +2, it has an extra 25% of backfiring.
That's really cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Your finger dart thing, you all right?
Oh yeah. 1 sec. I twist my arm and just pop the whole hand off and lay it on the table for him.
Ooh, I have souped up these models since I was first given my prosthetics. Those things were not worth the metal they were stamped out of.
Yeah.
So what is it you want him to do to this?
So I need my ability to shoot stun dots and my spider silk shooter back.
Okay. All right. Let's have a roll. See how well your fingers soup.
Yeah. Finger soup. 14. Do I add anything to that?
The finger gun stuff itself.
Oh, okay. So 17.
Okay. So similarly, he kind of turns around. There's a lot less sparks this time because this is a bit more kind of intricate and delicate.
Yeah.
You see him put on this helmet that's got loads of lenses on it, and he's looking like really intently, and he pulls out a couple of very like tiny micro screwdrivers and that sort of thing. And he turns around and he's like,
all right. Similar deal. This is going to be a little temperamental, I suppose is maybe the best word for it. Might feed back into your nervous system, so be careful with that.
Right.
Similar deal, +3 now on that item, but 25% of backfiring. So if you roll a 5 or under,
yeah,
backfire.
Okay, below 5 equals. Is it just general damage, or will it be like whatever I was going to do?
It'll be determined like on the roll.
I'll put equals damage. That's fine.
If you just note that, and if and when it comes to it, sort that out. Finally, he looks over to Clarity. He's like,
right, whip. That looks real sad.
Yeah, and it's about to get sadder because I rolled while Jen was doing her roll, and I rolled a 1, Ben.
oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh, interesting. What would the trauma be here? You have had it rough this season.
I have the concept of a whip now.
You don't get a whip, he just gives you a sword.
I just get a doodle, a drawing.
He gives you a car.
Right, you are still going to get something. I think he will take it from you and be like,
yeah, this is junk.
and he just tosses it at the back. Then you see him like wheel away and disappear for a few minutes, and he comes back with like one of those extending police truncheon kind of things.
Look, I ain't got any whips, but I think this might do the job for you. Just keep it out of sight. You seem to like stuff in your hair.
Points to your hair, and you realize, oh shit, I've got loads of like circuit boards and shit still in there from when I was dumpster diving earlier. He hands you this truncheon. Let's say it's a +2 truncheon. And what shall we give you for a trauma? Maybe it would be like something that would come into play when you're actually using the weapon. Maybe it could be like a lack of confidence, lack of combat confidence. I can't think of a succinct way to word
Maybe
that.
like unfamiliarity because Clarity uses a whip and not a baton.
Yeah, I like that. Combat unfamiliarity. Yeah, that works. Or baton unfamiliarity. Yeah.
What is that, like a -2?
So it will be a -1, and that won't
Okay.
only apply to when using the baton. It will just be like anytime you get in combat or have an altercation of any kind, you're just going to be a bit kind of unsteady in the situation.
Right. So y'all are an interesting bunch. I hope you last longer than the underground did.
Yeah. So do we.
Hey, when you see Archie again, you tell him I told him he can sit and spin. Like, don't send people my way. This is not good. It is not cool.
That's fair.
Look, I got some ideas of my own for the Amazing Corps. When you get your own ideas together and your army and whatnot, you get back in touch. I'll get working on my ideas.
Hey, before we go, I do have one thing.
Fucking what,
sorry.
man? What more?
You, got personal history with Pylon 1?
Yeah, I put it up.
A little while ago, 2 hackers got busted while working from that neighborhood trying to fight the signal at Pylon 1. You know anything about them?
No, but I'm not surprised. Those folks got done pretty dirty. I know we didn't do our best work on that thing, especially after I went down. The people that picked up my slack, they weren't the most capable, so,
Yeah.
I feel bad for those folk. That pylon's sucking the life right out of him.
Yeah, well, if you hear anything on the grapevine, reach out to us. I'm trying to rescue him. Amazing Corp got him, so they scooped him up a while ago.
That sucks.
Fuck knows what's up with him now.
But you get captured by the Amazing Corps, you ain't coming out of there.
Well, you got personal history with the pylon. I got personal history with the hackers, so you just let me know if you hear anything.
Yeah, I don't really do intelligence circles, but I'll keep an eye out.
Cheers.
I'm more of a hardware kind of guy, less of a software kind of guy. Right. If I can't do anything else for y'all, I would love it if you could leave me to my peace. Thank you very much.
Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, seems fair.
Hey, one last thing. Sorry about, shooting you.
Thank you. And you can tell this whole time Clarity has been waiting for that apology.
I just love the mental image of us walking up the stairs and Whisper, having sensed that Clarity is feeling a bit better, is just,